Hello everyone. In this video we'll be seeing about Dahua's newly launched cloud-based access control system. So for this demonstration we'll be using DoLynk Pro platform. So what is currently open over here, we have in both web app and also mobile app, right? And then for this demonstration we'll be using this particular device ASI6214S-PW. This is currently connected to my network. So let me log into DoLynk Pro platform. So just for your information, I'll be sharing this link on the video description. You can it's easy to create an account, and once you create an account you can just log in. All right, once you log in you will be asked to update the company information. You just have to put the company information address, and then you can click on save. And first you'll need to click on sites, and you can click on add, and then you can put a site name. All right, and I'll click on OK. So we have first site created, so where we can add cameras, video intercoms, access control, and networking devices, right? So we'll add a device. It's not necessary that the device and the DoLynk Pro should be on the same network. So you can add remote devices also. I'll click on add device, and I'll put a name for the device, type the serial number, the password of the device, and I'll click on. So the device is successfully added. So as of now, I'm recording this video on 18th of October. So here, for access control systems, only certain devices are compatible. So which includes ASI 6214S-PW, ASI 6214S, and ASI 6214S-D. And then also we can use ASI 7214S device and ASI 8214S-W device. So these are the devices which currently supports DoLynk Pro. So all the features can be used to the maximum. I'll click on details, and if I click on settings we'll be able to see the current firmware which I have used. So 3.004 followed by many zeros, then there's a 1. The build date is 2025 0919. So please keep in mind, right? So as you can see, the device is online, and we can see the device information, and you can see that one device is being added, right? You can click on details again, and if you click on settings, there are a few options which we can set. So there are 4 unlock notification mode. If currently by default minimal is selected, and if minimal is selected it looks something like this, and when simple is selected it looks something like this, and when standard is selected it looks something like this, and when contrast is selected it looks something like this, right? So let me stick to minimal mode, and they'll enable verify snapshot. So what it does is, like, every time when it's been authenticated successfully or unsuccessfully, a snapshot is taken from the camera and it will be saved on the DoLynk Pro platform, and it will be saved on the device also, right? So there's no save button, so it automatically saves every time when you do something over here. I'll close this on person, and by default you will have an admin user. So here I will add another user. I'll click on add, and I'll type the name of the user, and I'll select the organization, and the validity period will be always valid, unless if you want to change you can change. And we can enable app permissions. That means this user can use mobile app. In mobile app, a QR code, a dynamic QR code will be generated, which can be used by the user to unlock the device, which we'll be seeing later on. For now I'll just click on app permissions, and I'll just type an email address for that user, and we can issue face, card, fingerprint, and password. For this demonstration I will be using face. So currently I have my face stored on this laptop, so I'll just upload the face. I'll click on face, and I'll click on this. You just need to make sure your face is currently positioned, and you can click on OK, and that's it. The face is you see a green tick, so that means the face is okay. In case if the face is not blurry, or if there's any issue with the photo which you uploaded, so you will get a cross mark, right? and let me click on fingerprint. We can click on add, we can click on collection settings and select the device. In case if you have enrollment station, you can select the enrollment station. You can click on OK, and you can click on add fingerprint. You can click on register. On the device, it will be prompted to place the fingerprint 3 times. I'll press it 3 times.
Please press your finger again. Registration success.
So registration is complete. You can click on continue adding. You can
Please
click on
press your
cancel,
finger on the scanner.
and you can click on OK. So we have added a face and we have added fingerprint, and you can click on OK.
Failed to capture.
All right. So now we have the user which you have created with staff ID 6174 and the name is HK2. So I'll click on edit, and already I got an email to this particular email address with a temporary password which I can log in and through my mobile app. Just for your information, this is a user account and it works only on mobile app. It doesn't work on web app at the moment. Okay, and I'll click on access control, and we can click on configure access level, and I'll select the site as first test site, and I'll create a permission group 1. This is the name, and if required you can put a description, and then you can select the people who needs to belong in that group. You can select these 2 users and click on OK, and then you can select the area, that's which all devices. In case if you have multiple devices, you can select multiple devices. In our case we have only one device over here. I'll select this device and I'll click on OK, and I'll click on OK. So we can see this is group 1. So one organization, there are 2 persons in it. So you can just click on issue permission so that the permission should be issued. So it will just take few seconds uh, for the permissions to be sent to the device. Again, still says executing. Let's wait for a few more seconds. One of the thing which affects is like the connectivity, the speed of the internet where you currently resided on the device side. So it's successfully sent. All right. So I'll show my face on the device, and then the logs will reflect on DoLynk Pro website. So let me show my face. Okay, I showed my face just now, and let me show the QR code also and see what happens. The QR code got accepted and my face also got accepted. So let's see the records. Just click on records, and then the face is a face unlock. So you can see, since we enabled the face snapshot, when once we added the device, it takes photo of the face. You can click on device and you can see the snapshot of the face, right? And then I have shown the QR code also. So currently the QR code shows as card unlock. You can see the photo of the QR code over here, which I displayed. So sorry for the poor quality image. So it was taken very quickly. So this is how the photo looks like, and the QR code is dynamic. So you can usually there will be validity of 30 seconds, which can be adjusted. We can see about that. Once you click on advanced, there's an option called QR code config. So by default the validity is 30 seconds. You can change it as per your needs, and we also can create temporary password. So if you click on temporary password, you can click on add temp password, and then you will have the temporary password over here. We can set the validity uh, with custom days. There are certain days and the custom days are available, and I'll click on 7 days, and then there are usage times. Usage time, there is unlimited and there is custom. So unlimited means within 7 days I can use this temporary password multiple times. If you click on custom, we'll have an option to enter number of times it can be used. That means, let's say if I select 2 times, so this temporary password can be used 2 times, and after that when you try for the 3rd time it will not get accepted. So that's what it means, right? So you can select the device and click on OK. So we have the temporary password created. So let me type the temporary password on the device, and we'll be able to see the logs, right? So just click on temporary password, and I'll type the password. It got accepted. I'll try again. it got accepted. I'll try for the third time, and now it should not get accepted.
Failed to verify.
Failed to verify, right? So third time it says failed to verify. So let me go to records, and then you can see. So the last record didn't appear yet. Probably we need to wait for. Okay. So I have just covered the camera so that it doesn't recognize my face. That's why you see something like this. So temporary password, like you can see, first time it worked, second time it worked, third time it failed. So you can see reach the limit for using the temporary password, right? So I have set the limitation as 2 times, right? And one last, let me try with fingerprint to see how the records appear. Okay. I have covered the cameras, my face. See, you can see fingerprint is unlocked. You can see the details over here. So similarly, like you can add multiple users, which we'll be seeing now. So you can click on workstation, and then you can click on person and issue with my network. Now it's solved. All right, so now we have 2 people over here. Now we can add multiple people in batch. So uh, here we have a template already which I have downloaded, and I have filled in the details. As you can see, there are a couple of people which I have added. All right, so you can enter the person name and the staff ID. Currently I have 4 people added over here, which I'll be importing. Click on this, and I'll click on import from batch import. So already I've exported the template. So now I'll be importing the template with the filled in details, all 4 people information. Click on this, and we can import. So all informations are being imported. So once it's imported, you will have to add each and everyone's face manually one by one. So in the future, we'll be adding option to add people face in bulk, which makes things easy. So one last thing is getting the reports. So you can click on access control. You can click on records. This is the records which we saw previously. Once you click on export, you will be able to get the uh, report in an Excel sheet. Reported in Excel sheet with something like so you can see the information, all the information, access control information. So the this link contains the image which was captured, the photo or the image which was captured when the device was being authenticated either successfully or unsuccessfully, right? Hope it was useful. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.